Sacrifice hits the nerve. No pain, no gain.
I will not let you go unless you bless me.
Campaign of Israel at the Fort of Jaboc. Wrestling with God for a total transformation.
Hi, my name is Xavier. I'm 32 years old and I'm a medical doctor. I can remember when I was a younger boy, around 12, 13 years old, I can remember that my mom and my dad would always have constant fights. And I would see that. I would see how they would fight between one and the other. And I didn't understand at that moment. So because of that, I started having hatred against my dad. I felt that I was possessed. I felt that I was doing things without my own will. Kind of like if I wanted to drive on, for example, over the cliff, I felt that it wasn't me. I felt that I wasn't driving. And for example, I would have fights with my mom and I would curse her out and say many things, and I would even punch the wall. But then after that, I came back to my sense. And then I started thinking, what happened? What am I doing? Because of that, around the age of 16, I started to use alcohol to find an avenue of how to forget what was going on at home. One time I received a letter from the dean's office of the university saying that, because of your behavior, etc., we might have to kick you out from the school, the university. They decided not to do that, but to give me sort of like a probation. So I had to kind of like, change my attitude and try to have like a year of kind of like taking basics to see if they can give me another chance. So I was trying to do that, no? So although I was trying to improve in the university, still my love life was destroyed. Still my financial life was being destroyed because I was going to college, but that didn't mean that I was succeeding. There was a family member that lived across the street from where I lived at. And she would sometimes cook, and I would, go over there and say, hey, I don't have any food. Do you have any leftovers? Because of the third time I wanted to kill myself with the knives and everything, I remember that my mother, she started going to the church. So then I went and decided to go to church the next day. And I remember they were giving a holy oil, and also they were using the water, and they were a blessed water. And I started to come on Fridays to be delivered from all these spiritual problems. I remember that there was a campaign of Israel, I remember. And I wasn't really I didn't really understand what it was or what are you supposed to do. But when the pastor said, hey, you have to give your all, not only financially, but give your body, give your soul, give your mind. And when we were about to bring in the envelope, our sacrifice, before I even handed in, I already felt inside within me that my life started changing. When I did my first campaign, the alcoholism stopped, and I received the most precious thing that you can ever have, which is the Holy Spirit. And after that, I said, okay, now I can conquer, I can grow, I'm going to have happiness. I didn't know how I was going to do it, but I had that certainty that I was going to be someone that's going to conquer and be great. Eventually, I also did another campaign of Israel, and I trusted in God. I said, God, I'm going to give you another sacrifice. And I don't know who's going to be there for my love life, but I know you have someone. When I did that other campaign, immediately, I think it was probably like in the next 6 months, I met a special woman that today she is my wife. After even I graduated from medical school, I started my career in what I do today, right, which is pathology. And God has blessed me in many ways. Now I can say that God has fulfilled my inner self. spiritually. I can say that my love life has been restored with a woman of God. I can say today that I have a career. I can say today that financially I can buy, I can possess whatever I want. I can eat whatever I want. I can enjoy traveling, things that I couldn't do in the past. Today I can say that my family is united. Today I can say that it's worth sacrificing. The bigger things that you want is going to require greater sacrifice. And that's why when it hurts, that's when you know that you're gonna receive the blessing. I can say 100% everything has come from the altar. My love life, my spiritual life, the Holy Spirit, my career, I owe it to Him. And everything that I have and everything that I want to have in the future, I'm always gonna trust in His altar, because it's in His altar where I can have something that is gonna last forever.